In this video, you're going to be introduced to the two-screen method, which is a user-friendly application of mindfulness. It shows you the specific mental and emotional steps that de-energize problematic thoughts and feelings like worry and anxiety. So with the two-screen method, you imagine your internal world, all the different thoughts that come into your mind, feelings that show up inside you, as a movie theater with two screens. So go ahead and settle in and walk into that dimly lit movie theater, which represents your internal world. Go up the stairs and settle into a seat. Are you there? Okay, so as you're facing forward in your movie theater, which represents your internal world, you're facing the front screen. And the front screen is where you experience the present moment, the more life-giving thoughts, feelings, images. It's looking into the face of a loved one, laughing with a friend, being in a flow at work, spiritual connection. It's where you express your values and the best part or your best self, right? It's all of that internal stuff, right, that translates into a sense of well-being. So when you're in a good space, life may not be perfect, but when you're in a decent space saying to yourself, yeah, I feel pretty good, and today's a good day, that's because you're attuned to the front screen, something we're all trying to do naturally, log as much time on that front screen. The challenge is off to the right in our movie theater is a side screen. And the side screen is where the threats, fears, worries, insecurities, dark moods, unhealthy temptations show up. So here is a typical way that the side screen might show up in your life. You're leaving a really awkward social interaction. And as you leave that interaction, the side screen suddenly lights up and your internal eyes reflexively swivel over to take a look, and scrolling across the side screen is the thought, oh, that was such a stupid thing to say. And it's kicking off some insecure feelings and anxious heat. And what we tend to do when the side screen is activated is we go away in our mind, hang out on the side screen, and we sit there and we look at the screen and we run the ideas through our mind. And in this case, we unpack the social tapes. Okay, what I said, what they said, ooh, that makes me cringe. I wish I could take it back. And as we're sitting here parked in front of the side screen, unknowingly, we give it energy with our preoccupied attention. Thoughts and feelings feed off the spotlight of attention and reactivity, as we've discussed in earlier videos. So the longer we stay away in our mind, running these thoughts through over and over again, this side screen gets bigger and louder, and these thoughts and feelings become more pronounced in our internal world. Before you know it, we've got an IMAX theater with Dolby surround sound, where it's very difficult then to rotate back to the front screen. So the two-screen method shows you how to relate to the side screen in a way where it will fade into the background. So those problematic thoughts and feelings will have less power and presence in your life. And it's a method that also helps you cultivate tethers or anchors so you can stay more connected to the front screen and experience the best version of self and the greatest sense of well-being, even when the side screen has been activated. So in the next video, we will focus on your relationship with the side screen, which is the first step in the two-screen method, something called accept and redirect. When that side screen lights up, and you can't necessarily control what shows up over there, nor can you control the reflexive swivel of your internal eyes, the first step of the two-screen method, the subject of the next video, will show you how to apply the principle of accept and redirect, rotating your eyes to the front screen while allowing this anxious tape to play in your peripheral vision. I'll see you there.